Hello everybody and welcome to today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy, episode 120. I hope you can hear me loud and cloud over the internet waves, or maybe through the cloud, as I'm obviously trying to say, yes, I'm wearing a jacket, but because it looked so cozy, I just wanted to wear it. I was just like, I haven't worn this jacket in a long time, and I can do what I like. I can live my best jacket life. Who's going to get me? The jacket police. If the jacket police exist, that is. Welcome. It's good to be here back on our regular Thursday. Hopefully I'm not too close to the mic. I feel like I had to do a bit of a crazy setup. I got a little sidetracked. Good evening. Because I saw on Twitter, everyone was doing this thing, which was like, me when David Tennant was the Doctor, also me when David Tennant was the Doctor. So having pictures of them in like 2006 and pictures of them in like obviously 2022. So I was trying to find pictures of myself in 2006, and my God, was I a loser, I've discovered. Like, I used to pose like I was a wrestler all the time. I was like, gave it sometimes a little bit of the you can't see me. Sometimes we'd do a little bit of a word life ergonomics, you know, or sometimes we'd just be like this. For some reason, I thought I was well-odd. In fact, I was a big, massive loser. So that's what I was just trying to find when I was... how old would I have been? I would have been 2016, 15. Yes, so I was trying to find a picture of myself when I was 15 so that I can also join in the me when David... And then it's like, so me when I'm 15, like, full of joy. Me when I'm 20. No, oh my God, I'm not 20 anymore. What suddenly hit me. Me when I'm 31. Or is it more like... Have I grown up? I don't know. Is that what people do these days? People glow up? I'm not sure. Welcome. Let's stop talking about me because there are some exciting things happening. It is GOWR next week, obviously. But before we get into that, let's say hello to everybody. And let me tell me, when you were a teenager, are you still a teenager? What was your go-to pose? I once, when my grandpa asked me to pose, I did the old Jeff Hardy guns. Don't think he liked that. He was a Christian man after all. So I'm just like, yeah, grandpa! Wah! Anyway, so Harpo says we were all idiots when we were 15. Fact of life. I know, fun times, right? No, I'm not 36. I'm 31. Let's remember where I am. Okay, who have we got in the chat today? Let's say hello to the other side. We got Vince still saying hi. Hello. We got, let's do a bit of this. Yeah, Bits is saying hi. We got Gloria X saying hi. We can do this now on Locking It Down with Lucy. We have moved up 120 episodes in and we can now do this. Who's saying hi next? We got KRP TV saying hi with a thumbs up. Actually, they're saying evening. Terrence is going to call the fashion police on me. You can't call the fashion police on this much fashion. In fact, they'd probably want me on a wanted poster for, I don't know, crimes that help fashion. I don't know. That sentence got away from me. We got Pash saying hello with a wave. Robert War saying hello. Oh, this is great. Jazz D saying hello. Fabio saying hello. Gatherman saying, how is teenage Lucy posing as a wrestler different from current Lucy posing as a wrestler? This is a very good point. Who would I pose as a wrestler now? Would I have to just be like, ooh, ah? So if I was 15 now, these would be my poses, I guess. I would... obviously give a bit of the Roman Reigns. Bit of that. What else? Who else is big at the moment? Oh my God, I have forgotten. Who else does a pose? Oh, pose is not in fashion anymore. Is that just not a thing that people do? There's got to be some... I haven't watched wrestling in ages, so I feel like I'm out of the loop. I'm glad people enjoy it. That is a cool feature. Hey, we got Corey here saying hi, everybody, doing the mod work. Thank you so much. Yes, there is indeed. Mega Portrait Express. Lofty is in the background. Lofty is doing well. A Logan Paul impression. What does Paul Logan even do? Or Logan Paul? I don't even know his name. What is he like? I don't know. I don't really watch his stuff. I don't know what's going on. But yes, tomorrow is Crown Jewel. So I can get all up on my poses in Crown Jewel. After I finish my wrestling phase, I would then just, pose like I was the Doctor or something, like looking like I was looking into the middle distance, like I was about to solve trouble, or I was elusive. Dumb. Lofty for Prime Minister. Timothy Gospel saying, currently working on the platform for Uncharted 2, and it is fun, especially on Crushing. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Good luck, and I hope you enjoy playing through the game. So today's poll, of course, we are on the precipice of God of War Ragnarok. Today, I had to do some work where I had to look at the trailer. My God, That trailer is the most hypest trailer I've watched in a long time. Like, I wasn't even like properly like into it because I was trying to like cut it up for like stuff. And I was like, damn, there's just such good pace in this. The way that it all builds up, where it's like, have you ever had anybody pray to you and all that stuff? And it's like, woof, woof, some of the moves. I'm ready to kick some ass. Woo! Get my my spear out, not my spear, my axe out, get my blades of chaos and go. I'd forgotten all the sound effects. It was like, I am looking forward to just, you know, sometimes I would think to myself, like, God of War, I would be just as hyped if it came out tomorrow as if it came out in 3 years' time. But now that it's around the corner, I'm excited. We're getting a brand new PlayStation 5 game. When was the last one? Horizon. Yeah, we're getting a brand new game. It's always nice to get a brand new first party game. I enjoyed the first game much. Just looks like the reviews are coming in. The reviews are hot. I want to take a look at that later because I've not actually seen any myself. But I enjoyed my time with God of War. I think I said it was my favourite PS4 game at the time. Unless I said Red Dead Redemption. I think it was, no. Let me rewind, scratch that rewind. I don't think it was my favourite PS4 game at the time, but I feel like it was the first game I played where I was like, I am playing a PS4 game. Because it was technically impressive. Now, whilst I wasn't really into all the God of War bits, what I like about it as well is it's kind of like the type of game that I enjoy playing. It's like a linear story. It's got, interesting, the fantasy of it all is really interesting. So interesting concepts and ideas. The story itself, it didn't really resonate with me, but I also really like games that have like really fun, like, gameplay, combat, skill-based. Like, I like to build the skills. The things that these hands have done, these hands are ready to get back in there. Do you know what? I'm hoping that at the end of this show, I can remove the jacket, because at some point, it's been so cold today, just because I've sat here in this house, or flat even. Well, I suppose it's a flat in a house. But maybe by the end, with the power of friendship, I'll be able to dismantle, get the jacket off, because I'll be warm enough. But I don't rock this jacket enough, and I like my jacket. So the poll after that tirade about my thoughts on God of War is God of War Ragnarok hype level. Now, I don't really know what these mean, these statuses, but you can take a hazard guess. It's either give me story, give me grace, give me no mercy, or give me God of War flame. I'm guessing that's the one where I'm like, you are at maximum hype level. You are ready to shout boy at every opportunity. So far, 8% are saying give me no mercy with eyes, unsure. 12% are saying give me grace. And 25% are saying give me story. And then 54% are saying give me God of War. So that's going to be super exciting. We've got some more people that have joined the fun. Pinch of salt. Did I say pinch of salt? I must have said pinch of salt. What is going on? Lucy isn't shiny enough to pull off a Snaky Brian pose. What Snaky Brian would just be like, he'd be so smarmy, he'd be like, what was that face even? But it's because he's like, he likes the fact that he's so like, you know, oiled up. That's what he's doing. Techie's saying, boy, give me God of War. Oh, I wonder, are the trophies for God of War out yet? Someone could correct me, because I would want to take a deep dive into that if that is a thing that has happened. So let's see. Gafferman is saying the review scores are definitely looking promising. Cool. That sounds good. IGN scored God of War a 10 out of 10. Do Stone Cold and show off your guns. What Stone Cold would do this, wouldn't it? Oh, or this, but obviously I don't want to get taken off the air. Or we do a little bit of the Hulk Hogan. It's just like that, isn't it? No, I'm just doing. Lucy does wrestling poses for a bit, or I could. Well, I've not stuffed up my jacket to be pumped enough. And before you all ask, there will be no Kratos cosplay. So what is coming up on the show today? After I waffle for like a 10 million years, so I've got it's a bit of a mishmash in that. Yeah, Hulk Hogan was always hard of hearing. I'm a trifle deaf now. I'm on it. So. Yes, we are going to obviously do the highlights and lowlights of the week. We have, of course, clip of the week. There will also be some news items that we talk about, including The Last of Us TV show getting a release date. Some God of War, might delve into the trophies potentially, and Atreus cosplay, an interesting concept. I don't know if I could pull that off. A little bit of what I've been watching, perhaps, and then the main part of the show, which I have to do, is I will be doing. So let's just get into the housekeeping. Housekeeping is thank you everybody who tuned into the charity stream at the weekend. A Colossus 8-hour stream. What madness that was, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. Thank you for everyone who came, who supported, who donated. So because of that, and because it went on so long, and because I was so adamant that I was going to get this Batman Arkham Asylum Platinum. I had to bow out once it was done. And so I'm going to continue on with some of the bits of housekeeping that I was supposed to do today, which is pulling the raffle prizes. So everybody that donated will get put into a random draw to win the prizes that I've left on my table. So maybe I'll have to go get those during Clip of the Week. So you can win. There's 5 prizes up for grabs. There's also the postcards. If you haven't, let me know, because I want to make sure I honour this. You know, don't want no Ofcom coming to go find me. All right. So if you would like your prizes, let me know. If you don't want your prizes, that's totally fine too. So we'll be drawing that, and then of course I did promise if we got to £1,000 raised, I don't know if it's in pounds or dollars, I would do a spicy Q&A where I ate a hot chili. So we'll do that right at the end. We'll eat that right at the end, and I will answer questions for 5 minutes. Until I can no longer bear it, until I have to sort of like, we'll see what happens. I'll probably have to take off the jacket then, won't I? It was mostly, this is good, Jose. Jose, you're so good. It was mostly a Batman stream. Mostly. It was weird when I went through to do the timestamps. I was just like, what the hell? Chris was saying those Arkham Asylum challenges made me quit the platinum. This is the thing. I think of John Cena all the time. Clearly, when I was 15, I did. I never backed down and I never quit. And that was me on that day. I was like, it's happening. I don't want to quit. I just felt like it would have been a sad way to end the stream. Like, okay, everybody, it's over. But I was going to stop at 11:30 if I hadn't done it at 11:30. But then it happened in a weird fashion where, now I can highlight the platinums. Ta-da! Did Aliens fake ending for the Batman trophy? I did. So I'm happy I managed to get that done. It was fun to go through all those random games. So let's just do a quick recap. Oh, and then there's one more thing I have to do actually quickly. So I've learned a lot from this stream. I would like to do more streams like this in the future. It was really fun to like test myself to my endurance limits, but do it for a good cause and for a good reason. And I've unfortunately did miss a couple of things while it was happening. So I might have to like schedule it a bit differently next time because I've learned some things. But I did miss somebody's song request, so I will for now. I will give you, I believe it was JB. I'm so sorry. I missed your request to hear Numb by Linkin Park. So let me just prepare myself for the return of the Lucy Jukebox. I don't know if the Lucy Jukebox was any good or not. It felt kind of weird, but here we go. Numb. I feel like I'm hyping it up too much. I'm getting a little bit in my head. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tight, so much more a mess. I don't know the words. So there you go, there's a bit of Numb for you. That's part of the Lucy Jukebox. Sometimes Lucy doesn't actually know the words of the song she's singing. It's something like that. I do listen to it a lot. Maybe I should get the words up. And I know, anyway, you get the idea. Thanks. So thanks everybody who donated. And it was good. Well, thank you all. Thank you. Couldn't go out the stream without some singing. They're probably just like, what is happening again? Corey saying the backlog stream was just bad time with the new challenge start. Yes, for those of you that are on the Discord, there is a brand new backlog battleship challenge happening. Thank you, Corey, for the tee up. Corey has organised this one. You need to get 100% or platinums in games that you have a backlog, in your backlog. So you haven't played it for 6 months or more. And then you get to pick a spot on the battleship map. And try and sink the ship. So unfortunately, I screwed myself over by playing a lot of games. I am thinking about trying to play Control, but I got to like a puzzle and I was like, oh man, my brain just can't puzzle these puzzles sometimes. I was like, you're asking too much for me, all right? So I might just have to look it up. Lucy been doing the backlog challenge all year. You know it, bro. I'm always on that backlog, apart from when God of War. So this is the thing, everybody. Oh my God, I had to give you the quick update. So working on the backlog, as you know, I want to get to that 75% completion. I have managed to raise my percentage to 74.54. But will it all change when God of War gets installed? Because you know it. I am going to install God of War either sometime next week. So my percentage is going to drop like 0.30%. So I had to be good this week, but I wasn't very good. I haven't been really into playing games since that big marathon challenge. Do you know what? I know there's 24 hours in a day, but sometimes it feels like there's less hours in the day. I don't know what I'm doing with my hours. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you to everybody. So let's have a quick run through the game. So Last of Us Part 2. I actually really enjoyed playing that. I am looking forward to streaming it next year. I'm going to do a full playthrough of Last of Us Part 2 next year. Maybe there will be cosplay. Maybe there won't be cosplay. I'm really curious to see if I've changed my opinion. Days Gone. It was interesting to go back to. I don't feel compelled really to go and play it. It was like a product at its time. Good times. Then we did some Super Meat Boy, which surprisingly I enjoyed more than I was expecting. I am actually thinking about going back to doing that Cotton Alley. I just don't know if I can do it when I'm by myself, because I don't know how to explain it, but when I stream, I feel like I drop in to like a different person. Like when I sit here by myself, I get wound up quicker. This might sound like some weird complex or whatever, but I feel like I'm just more like, oh, for God's sakes. But when you're on the stream, you're in the zone, people are there, and you don't want to you don't want to flip out on stream, or I'm very conscious to make sure that, you know, I'm not going to suddenly be like, bleh, bleh. So I don't know, maybe we'll see what happens, but I'm interested. I do think I could get that trophy and just get a little bit more in Super Meat Boy. So that was a good time, even though we were on it for a long time. All of you guys, your encouragements and your clever girls helped me along the way, so thank you. Then we moved on to Hitman 2, which was, oh my God, that's probably the game, well, I was going to say that was the game I enjoyed the least, but it's just not my type of game, Hitman. I'm just not very good. It's like, it's too open-ended. I know that sounds really weird, but because you can do anything, I feel like I can just do nothing because I'm just dumb or something. So that was interesting. Of course, we just went all like hell to leather and just started murdering people left, right, and center. It's just not for me, Hitman. I think I need direction a bit more. And then we did Shadow of the Colossus, which was a Colossus fail. Couldn't ride the horse. That was after I'd had at least 3 shots of soju, and a spicy pepper. So that went off the rails. I don't know. I feel like I'm never, ever going to get that platinum based on that 30 minutes or even 20 minutes of that I tried to play. Then we did some Batman Arkham Asylum for a bit, went to some Resident Evil 4 for a bit, which was nice to go back to Resident Evil 4, and then of course the Batman Arkham Asylum Platinum, which we did together. Thank you. It's soju alcoholic. It is. It's about 12%. So thank you everybody who cheered me along and saw it along the way and like helped donate once again. That was really cool to be a part of that, and I look forward to doing more in the future. Dusty is saying Super Meat Boy stream. Maybe. Orange Juice Man says, forgot it was Thursday. What have I missed? I don't know. I feel like we've talked for 60 minutes. I'm not really sure what's really happened. To be honest, we've just been chatting. So what am I drinking? I guess that's how we normally start the show. I'm trying to like take a little bit of a detox from the fizzy drinks for a little bit. Not for long, but so I've just got some good old classic squash, but I do have a little bit more of the Flaming Hot Dew, which I've been drinking slowly. And I just wanted to tell you guys that the Flaming Hot Dew flat, that's where it's at. This is so much nicer. So we're just going to down the end of this. How do people like me drinking a drink from a week ago? A week-old drink that's just been sitting here, ruminating for me to drink it today. Bottoms up. I like this drink. Despite the fact that it gives you a little kick in the back of the throat. Ain't that a kick in the back of the throat? It's got a nice lime taste to it. It's more like, it's definitely lime flavour. I think when it's flat, I'm just going to say something. I feel like when drinks are flat, the flavour comes out more. Like I can 100% identify that this is limeade with like a kick of, like a blast of heat. Although the fact that, another way to identify what flavour your drink is by reading the label that says a heat of citrus and has a picture of a lime. So that could have also helped. But I really taste it now. It's not. It's fine. Don't give me the throw up. Yo, do you, Lucy, drink your drink? What does that mean? I'm perplexed by this. Looks. This reminds me of Sundays at my grandma's place when I was a kid. I think all the soda she served was either flat or way off. It's for date. Hey, everything here is out of date or on the turn to out of date. I discovered that my butter has mold in it, and that's really upset me because I thought I was being clever by so I had some butter, and when it came to the end I bought some more butter, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to put the new butter in the tub with the old butter, but what's happened is all the old butter has gone moldy around all the new butter. So I'm having to just like do a bit of excavation in the middle to get around the mold. And I think at some point I am going to have to throw it out and then wash the container so that I can keep doing that. I thought I was being smart. Turns out I was being dumb. So there we go. Do you, Lucy, drink your drink? What is this tongue twister or this? What is going on? I've also been at home all day, so I feel like on the days that I work from home, I'm going to feel like slightly crazier on an episode of Locking It Down with Lucy because I've been confined. I know this sounds weird, but I don't drink just in case I throw up. I'm terrified of being sick. That makes sense, Nathan Carver. I don't like I don't like being sick either if I can help it. Do you know about the fountain sodas where you can get... Oh my God, yes! You have to go to the Harvester to get the fountain sodas. I love that. Or the fizzy drinks where you spray them all in. I used to get the Pepsi raspberry, the Pepsi strawberry, and you mix them all up. It's a good time. It's a good time. Drinking your drink in a sink with some brink. What is happening, everybody? What's everyone talking about? I love this. Do Lucy drink. Drink do Lucy. Lucy drink your drink. Huh. Interesting. I'm sure we're going to write a Dr. Dolittle book out of this. But I do have just some good old-fashioned squash. Okay. Oh, it's very strong. I'm going to have to water that down with some classic water. So let's move on to the highlights and lowlights of the week. This is the part of the show where you tell me and I tell you what's been going on. Of course, my highlight of the week has to have been the charity stream, because I very much enjoyed that. I mean, I don't know what else could top that. I don't know, unless I was like watching somebody cook Mexican street corn, listening to an obscure Led Zeppelin song, which I don't know if that would even happen. That's the only thing I could think that could possibly top it. But for me, it is definitely that charity stream and all your generosity. So that was pretty good. I will also like to also give a shout out to, I did some cooking with my friends yesterday. So I made, I'm going to defend myself a second. I made what I thought was actually a Marvel genius in the cookery world. I made mash and mince, which is my very own, mash. Well, it's literally just a mashed potato and some mince, but I didn't have any gravy. So I used a stock cube instead, which I thought had the same effect. But my friend Anna messaged me and was like, "No, Lucy, I can't let this stand anymore. I am teaching you to cook." So me, Anna, and Rahana, shout out to you guys. We got on a call and they taught me to cook a chickpea tagine. It took about an hour and a half, but I actually had human food at the end of it and it was good and it was fun just hanging out and chatting. It was quite stressful. All the chopping was a lot. I don't have the right utensils for all of this high bar food, but we'll live and we'll learn. So we're going to do that on like a every other cadence, but then when I'm left to my own devices, I'm going to be eating that trash life. Trash life. What did I eat for dinner today? Well, I cut up some of the sweet potato that I had left and just chucked it in the air fryer and ate that. I'm not sure if it tasted good or if it tasted moldy. I don't know. Something was weird about it, but it was fine. So let's jump into your highlights or lowlights of the week. What did you make of David Tennant being the Doctor again? We did speak about this briefly at the start of the show, but I'm ridiculously happy because I love myself some DT. I'm excited as well because it's weird that for like many, many, many years, ever since David Tennant left the role, everyone's been talking about, will David Tennant regenerate back into the Doctor? And I was always like, no, it's not going to happen. But now it seems like it makes sense because Ncuti's got like a really like tight filming schedule, so he can't be the Doctor. Now, we couldn't not have an episode of Doctor Who for the 60th anniversary, could we? Like, that would be, and the 60th anniversary is always a collaborative episode with old Doctors coming back. So I think this is great. And the 16-year-old, 15-year-old Lucy is loving it. She's like, yes, we're partying like it's 2006 again. I love 2006, 2005. I think they were for a long time the best years of my life. 2004, 2005, and 2006, I would say were peak years until 2018 and 2019 then overtook. I think 2018 2019 were my favourite years of mine. Do you have a favourite year of your life? I don't know. I just know that I was happy then. God, isn't that what you can ask for? Let's jump into Ian. Graham says, my highlight of the week has been getting Skyrim, Dying Light, and The Witcher 3 with birthday money. Well, happy birthday to you and enjoy those cracking games. Those are some good games. They're going to take you some while. So good highlight there. I'd buy your cookbook, Human Food. Well, I'd also have a sub-brand called Trash Food or Raccoon Food or Fox Food. I eat out the trash. Let's see. So Dave is saying, on the subject of drinks, my highlight of the week is finding a can of Dr. Pepper cream soda today. It made my day. Looking forward to having it on Sunday. Oh, I hope you like it, Sir Dave. Now, I still need to find the Dr. Pepper vanilla just to really, formulate in my mind which is better, because I feel like the two have similar flavors. But I hope you like it. Oh, and Corey is saying, I love the addition of the chat message on screen. Yeah, I know. Well, thank you to Foxy Cat for helping me, telling me how to hook this up. That is great. Mr. Slurps is saying, how old are you? 31. I'm old. That is no secret. Let's see. Jose is saying, highlight, I got 3 platinums in 3 days. That's well good. Nice. Congratulations on that. Good old shinies. I love a good shiny highlight. Jazz D is coming in hot, saying that my favourite year is 2022. Not even joking. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you are living your best year now. That should be the answer. But I always thought that's a cop-out answer when I was like, so can you tell me what your favourite year of your life was? Lucy, what was my favourite year of my life? My favourite year of my life is the one that's yet to come. Oh, shut up. Don't give me that. Let's see. Mega Pork Chop Express is saying highlight of the week, visiting friends and family visiting from Ireland. Drinks are plenty. Stone cold. Love it. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad that people are enjoying the pop-up messages. I hope because I like it because this show is all about like you guys and the interaction and stuff. And I think there's that really... Then you can see what I'm reading pretty much. And we can all be in it together. We're all in this together. Locking it down with Lucy. It's gone up market now. Someone's coming in with their favorite year. KRPTV says 2004 and 2005 were my college and uni years. So they were my favorite. Yeah, see, mine was like when I was at like secondary school because I enjoyed that. That's when I was a super nerd with nerdy passions. Oh, that's me. She's a very nerdy girl. She likes to watch Doctor Who. And she poses like a wrestler's. It's a very freaky scene. Or nerdy scene. Nathan is saying, how would you describe Dr. Pepper to an alien? Okay, so the alien is here. Hi, alien. Welcome to planet Earth for a start. I've been told that you wanted to know what Dr. Pepper tastes like, and you've come to the right person. So what does it taste like? I would say that it's a sensation like no other. So there's like a bubbly... Can the alien understand sensations? I guess I'm just going to have to go for it. It's got like a carbonated base to it that tastes like thick. There's like a thickness to it. And it's got a ground of like Coke. I don't know if you've drunk a Coke yet, alien, but I would recommend it. That would help with this, understanding. And then it's got peppered in like a sweet, sharp, almost medicinal cherry taste that just cuts through. And it's really nice. I would highly recommend it. I would take you to the shop, alien, but you're going to have to pay for it. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course, we can't forget the lowlights as well. Platinum Vault says lowlight, grinding to level 10 in gas station simulator. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that the grind finds you well today and we're able to help you through that for the next hour or so. Highlight, I'm almost done. Oh, well, my God, what a 180. After 20 hours of repetitive item scanning. Keep up the good grind. Keep up the good grind. We're with you. We all know the grind sucks. Jose is saying it reminds me of MTV music videos that used to pop up with the artist name throughout the song. Up next, Stand by Eminem and Dido. My tears gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. That is a bit like that, isn't it, when these come up with a thing. Those were the best years of my life. Robert War is saying 2006 and 2007 doing my A-levels and 2015 when I met my best friend. That's awesome. I'm loving these best years. Best years are good. Have I ever considered doing Twitch? Nah. It's because the people I care about are right here on YouTube. The people that I care about, brother, are right here on LudiXP on YouTube, brother. Why would I go wrestle anywhere else? I only wrestle here. I only wrestle for you guys. Medicinal cherry taste, exactly. So I'll hit you with my lowlight of the week. So my lowlight of the week this week has been the clock's changing, which is weird because normally, so the clocks have changed here in the UK. Oh yeah, so sorry everybody if this is crazily early for you, but the clocks have changed. So we're now an hour back. Yeah, when it was 1 o'clock, it became 12 o'clock, or when it was 2 o'clock, it became 1 o'clock. And somehow I feel like this has messed me up. I don't know, like I just have found it difficult to just be motivated this week. I've just done nothing. It's what I was saying earlier. Like there are 24 hours in a day and I don't really know what I'm doing with my 24 hours. Like sometimes I'm like super on it. This week I've been super off it. I've just been sleeping a lot, but it's the thing, this is the problem. I like waking up early, but I also like sleeping, which is a problem. But yeah, I've just been like sleeping in, but also going to bed early and then waking up and going to work and then coming back and being like, I don't know. Yeah, so I know I was meant to edit the Q&A for the end of the month and I just missed the deadline, which is kind of annoying. I don't know. I've got all these other plans that I've got to get back in time. Great, yeah. I have all these like things that I want to do, but I'm just struggling to find the motivation to do it. I've not even played many video games this week. Like I just played a bit of Control, and as soon as Control asked me to do a puzzle, I was like, brain cannot puzzle, shut down. I played some Skyrim, and even that I was kind of like, The controls and the combat in this is quite difficult, but I will hand out these flyers about, you know, the church. So I was at least capable of doing that. But I don't know. Yeah, it's been, I haven't found the oomph to, I don't know, complete my goals. I don't know, sometimes you get into that. You know, when people talk about burnout, I guess I just get life burnout sometimes. I just burnt out on existing, and then I come back around, and I'm like, woohoo, all right, I'm back. So hopefully I'll be back on the upswing soon, because I do really want to get that Q&A out, but I just like sit there and I'm like, edit. Anyway, that's enough about me moaning. Let's see what people are saying. PS3 Gaming Scotland says finishing work at 5 p.m. and it's pitch black outside. I think this is the problem as well. I think it's the darkness. Because yeah, you're right. You finish work and it's dark outside. It's also been super rainy. It's been very grim this week. You wake up in the morning and it's dark too. I think it must be something to do with that. It's just like, ugh. But I guess it's better than the clocks going the other way, because then you lose an hour. I don't know. Gafferman says, sounds like you should take a persona approach in life, make some spreadsheets, slot everything in, and set up those connections. What I need to get a cat. I don't know if I must have mentioned this before, but I am thinking about getting a cat, and then maybe I would call it Morgana, and it would sit in my backpack, and it would tell me how to live my life. Wouldn't that be great? It'll be a 25, no. It is coming out. I have filmed it, I've just got to edit it. So there we go. Right, any more before we move on to clip of the week. Clip of the week. I can't remember. Oh yes, sometimes clip of the week has rotating songs. That's out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. Exactly, Vitz. I do need a cat to tell me when to go to bed. Every time I go to the door, it's like, shouldn't you go to bed? I'm like, you're right, cat. You're right. I do really want a cat. I really want a dog first and foremost. But oh look, there we go. I'm good. I just got a cat. My first cat. She's so precious, my precious. Are you being serious? Well, happy brand new cat. That's very cool. Yeah, cats are an interesting. But can you imagine just coming home to a little fluffy bundle of just like. And then when I get my big house with a dog, we're going to be living the dream. But yeah, I do kind of want a cat called Morgana or Mona. Maybe it'd have two names. I'd split it up or something. Yeah. That's what I would call my cat. We still have 1 hour of the show, or is it? No. It's just that we have a lot of subjects to get through. Won't Luna object to you getting a cat? Well, no, the cat will live here, and Luna still lives there, because Luna isn't actually my dog. Luna is the family dog. Oh, well, there we go. Patrick's saying, I have a German Shepherd. She's all right. Her name is Raven. Raven was another name that I wanted to call Luna if we didn't get Luna approved. Had to get it approved by the family. Because I wanted to call Raven after the character in The 100, who is my favourite. So I'm always good with the name choice. I always try and get something a little bit in there. Something that relates to something. Luna, I actually thought of as well from The 100, because Luna was a badass character in that. But a lot of people think it's from Harry Potter, but it's not. It was actually because I liked Luna in The 100, but Luna's mum was called Moondog, so we also liked the fact that, cause she had a bit of like a hippie upbringing, Luna. So we liked the fact that she had like an offshoot of her mum's name. Robert War is saying, I have a dog called Willow. Willow is a cool name. We have a rescue doggo named Frida. She's full of joy. Oh, I love that. She's alright. That dog's alright with me. Yeah. Also, I have a Labrador called Alpha, and my mum has a Yorkshire called Luna. Yeah, Luna is apparently the most popular dog's name I discovered, which is, what can you do? Right, shall we move on to the clip of the week? Sorry, clip of the week. I'm loving all these dog names coming in, by the way. This is great. Soon. Wow, my cat, Gloria X saying my cats are called Luna and Lynx. That is such a good name, Luna and Lynx. Maybe if I got two cats, I would call them Pura or Pura and Polar, after the tiger and the polar bear in Crash Bandicoot. I feel like I tell too much of my life away. Maybe that's what the show is about. You can all write an autobiography about all the things I say. I just spurt out my life facts into the universe. Right, clip of the week this week comes by way of everybody's favourite friend of the show, one of the friends of the show, family member of the show, Imogen. Imogen has a job. Imogen has a job. Ba-ba! No, she's got a job for Christmas where she's working at Hamley's, and so she has to be one of like the entertainer people. So for Halloween, she was out at the storefront, and she was like, come to the storefront. So I went to go and find her and try and embarrass her. So please enjoy clip of the week. So it's lunchtime. I'm running a bit late because I'm currently on my way looking for Imogen to embarrass her at her job. She'll be dressed as either a pirate or an elf at Hamley's. So I'm just making my way there now, and let's see if we can find her. We have arrived at Hamley's. Am I a little bit early? Maybe. I managed to talk super fast. There's a person here. I'm guessing she's going to be a pirate. Let's have a look. Maybe she's not here yet. Maybe she hasn't started her shift. I think I'm too early to find her. All right, now I'm just going to do a lap around the shop just to look like I'm a normal shopper. We'll see what happens. First attempt was a fail. I wandered around the shop a lot, and I think the security guard was like, what is she doing? Because I just had to pretend I was on the phone or something. So we'll come back for the parade at 2:30. Hopefully we'll find anything, because I'm hungry and I don't eat lunch.
Later.
We are back for attempt number 2, where apparently some kind of parade is going to happen. So we shall see. Oh, I see something. Something is happening. Time to embarrass her. Oh yeah, there they are. There she is, the pirate child. She's not seen me yet. I gotta get out of the way. Wow, there's dancing and stuff outside the shop. It's just the same move over and over again. Yeah! It's the clip of the week, Halloween! Oh, that was nice. Got my Halloween mask. I went there to embarrass her, and turned out she went and embarrassed me. I almost fell over at one point. Well, I did actually fall over a bit. So yeah, that was a fun clip of the week for a post-Halloween edition. Now on to bonfire night, the most important day. Oh, I enjoyed watching that. That was fun. So there we go. There was Imogen doing her job. So if you happen to be in Hamleys, you might see her now as an elf. I don't really know her schedule. She did ask me to go and dance. She was like, come and dance, come and dance. I was like, I don't know. And so I tried to take a picture of us, and I did fall on the floor. And I think all the other people, so it's very bizarre because she's like dancing out the front, but there's people just trying to like walk by. And then I'm like, you cannot run, you cannot hide. And I didn't want to get part of the I always feel like somebody's watching me. I was like, I'm not sure. I wasn't part of the dance rehearsal, so I couldn't be part, but I didn't want to start being like so yeah, that was fun to see, and yeah, no, she's got a good job going. And I was like in the crowd as well, so there's not really a crowd, there's just people on the street just waiting, because Hamleys is like a crazy place. I spoke to someone recently and they said they went to Hamleys, and every floor gets more and more tropical in terms of heat. It gets hotter and hotter the higher up you go. So I think a lot of people just let their family go into Hamleys and then sit outside, so there's like outside entertainment. And so I'm like in the thing trying to film, and there's obviously people trying to walk by and whatever. So that was fun. Thank you so much, Corey. I will see you later. So Hamleys sounds like something from Harry Potter. Yeah, Hamleys is like a massive toy store, which is just full of things. I saw something, I wanted to call this out. Thank you, Robert War. Robert War says, I watched Fantastic Beasts last night and saw Imogen in the background. Yay, if you watch Fantastic Beasts number 2, be on the lookout. You may spot an Imogen in the background of the carnival scene, so be on the lookout for that. Security guard has found the show. maybe, we shall see. But yeah, no, that was fun. So I don't really know what her elf duties are. Eat your heart out, Strictly. Exactly. Imogen would be good on Strictly. I would be, I don't know, you'd have to train me to be good at Strictly. Let's see. I haven't heard the All-Star Song Nation. Nor had I. And I went and listened to it when I went back to work. I was like, bump, bump, bump in the night. That is a good song. Oh my God. The thing is, the parade was there for an hour. So they might have done Thriller. Thriller would have been great. Where's the Thriller dance move? Got that Thriller. Wait. It's something like that, isn't it? I don't really know it. And, oh yeah, it's like something like that. So they may have done it. I'll have to ask her, but rest assured, I shall be back. I want to see what elf, like, what would you dance to outside the shop as an elf? You can't do like the same dance moves. What are Christmas dance moves? Are there any Christmas dance moves? I don't think so. Remember Star Street? No, I do not remember Star Street. Maybe she's go on Strictly. Or maybe if the thing works out, then maybe she will be on Strictly someday. Caroling. No, caroling is boring. You need some kind of like, what's like an upbeat Santa song? Hey, did anyone see the trailer for that new Christmas film, which is coming out, which has David Harbour in it as like a really like rough and gruff Santa? It's called A Violent Night, and it's like, it's time for some season's beatings. Oh my God. I don't think I want to watch it, but I do want to watch it because it's like, it's literally pun alley. Like I'm all over just the cringiness of all the puns in this movie. So I'm tempted to watch it just for that. But it does sound, it's like, what if Santa was like the lead in Die Hard or something? That's what it is. That sounds incredible. There's another thing that he says, like, that's Christmassy. It was like, a lot of Christmas things actually sound quite violent if you want to make it that way. That is a movie I will watch on Netflix. Yeah, I feel like that's a good just like junk food for the mind movie to just put on in the background just to have. Yeah, that's it, Unlucky 13. You've got the quotes. Here it is. You're on my naughty list. Good stuff. So that's what we had for clip of the week. Okay, so let us move on now to the main topics of the show. We got the news beat. Beat. I don't know. There must be a good Newsbeat song. I don't have one. Newsbeat. So everybody, Last of Us, the TV show, has finally got a release date, which is the 15th of January. Put your hands up or put your zombies in the chat if you are excited for Last of Us Part 1. January. I was not expecting it to be that soon, but I'm pleasantly surprised that we're not going to have to wait that long to see it. And I like that, I commend that. I would rather know about something and have a short window between knowing about it and it coming out than it be like, oh, this thing is going to happen in 2055. And you're like, well, now I just don't care anymore. Gafferman's put in the praise the sun. Fabio is saying, got their hands up. That's good. I get all my news from Locking It Down with Lucy. Do you really, Jose? Because there ain't much news that happens on this show. Jane and Louise is happy about it. Dusty is happy about it. Oh, PS3 Gaming Scotland says, wow, wasn't expecting it to be that soon. So, everybody, this is your LudiXP exclusive announcement. If you guys are interested, Vitz as well. See, I didn't actually look this up, so Vitz is actually giving me the news, so I'm just going to pretend it's my news. And so Last of Us TV show is coming out on January 5th, and it's going to be 9 episodes long. So, not really joking too much. So I am going to, if people are interested, we'll do a video to review each episode each and every week. Would people be into that? Would people be into it? Wouldn't be very high budget. It would just be me sitting here, but I could do like a 10-minute review, 10 to 15-minute review of each episode if people are interested and post it each week it comes out. So I'm thinking about that. I could just maybe watch. I don't even know how I'm going to watch it though. Did they announce what it's going to be on in the UK? Because we just don't have HBO. Oh, is it Sky Atlantic? But I don't know what Sky Atlantic is. Is that a subscription service I can get? Yeah, exactly. Where will we watch it? Where will we watch it? We don't have HBO. No. Well, that's a good point. I could just talk about it on each episode, Locking It Down with Lucy. But I kind of want to do a Now TV, different cosplay per review. We will live vicariously through you. Pirate. Whoa! You may need a TV or something to watch Sky Atlantic. Oh no. But I don't want a TV. I don't want a TV. Sky Atlantic is a TV channel. I'm going to have to look into this. Because I would like to do that. I watch quite a few people on YouTube that review. Like I used to love watching someone do reviews of the 100 after each episode came out. Now TV is a service, Lucy. Oh, so I can just pay for Now TV for the month and then watch that on my good old PS5. Luther will hook me up. That's good. You can get Sky Entertainment Pass to watch it. Now TV. Oh. Harpo saying, I'm interested in the wider discourse around it. It's going to be exhausting because of the misunderstanding of what adaptation means. Yes, curious. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like, how I feel about it, especially having just played the entirety of The Last of Us Part 1, what beats it's going to go through. And wouldn't it be weird if they changed the ending or something? I don't know how I'd feel about that, but it would be like a weird twist. Like, because it's their interpretation. They're like, what if this happened? Like, what if... I don't know. I feel the only other ending, which is obviously not saving Ellie, doesn't make it a more interesting story because then it's like, oh, well, now she had her brain cut out. What happens next? So it's probably is going to follow the same thing. So we shall see. The series. Okay, here we are. Gafferman coming in with the news. Thank you. This is how Locking It Down with Lucy goes. I say a bit of partial news, and you guys come in with the actual news. The series will be shown on Sky Atlantic and on Now TV, and will air at 2 a.m. British Standard Time before repeated in the evening on the same day. Hold up, we'll be in GMT time. So I don't know what this. They're confused. But that means it will be 1 a.m., I suppose, for us. That's interesting. Well, I'm not going to stay up till 1 a.m. to watch it. But I guess, maybe I could just wake up really early in the morning each day and watch it in the morning. Although I like watching things in the evening. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But it'll be fun. Might want to figure out how to watch it before thinking about reviewing. I know. Lucy has a news anchor and the chat has the reporters. I'm now throwing it over to Jose, who has the news. And then I just put up the thing. So that's an interesting first bit of news that we've got coming in. And it looks like people are excited and we don't have to wait too long for that. Next up on the news beat. Well, it's God of War. It's God of War this week. On the Wednesday, the 9th. So I actually won't be here on Wednesday the 9th because there is a little God of War party happening. So I shall be... Imagine if they... I think I'm hyping it up too much. Probably just going to be... drinks at the bar, and there might just be a cardboard cutout of Kratos. Maybe I'm expecting too much. So I'll be enjoying that. I'll probably play God of War that weekend. I'd have to figure out, because it would be nice to stream a bit of it for everybody, but I'm not 100% sure when the timings will happen. Because the thing is, I keep streaming and forgetting I'm neglecting all my YouTube homework, which I feel kind of bad about. But I like doing the streams because it feels like I'm alive. It feels like things are happening, We're all living together at the same time. Isn't it mad? You could have been born in 1920, but you weren't. You're born today. Well, you are alive today. And so am I. Isn't it mad? So, Orange Juice Man saying, not excited for God of War because I didn't really like the first one, but I'm sad because I really want to like it, but didn't. I see. Yeah, I can understand that. So I want to take a cheeky look. Let's drop in to Metacritic because I have yet to see any of the God of War reviews. I also want to drop in to PSN profiles. So hold on to your butts, everybody, because I forgot to set it up. But come we now on a journey through time and space to the world of the internet. The internet, come with me to the internet. The internet, here we are living in the internet. So first up, surely it's got to be trophies. Surely God of War. Oh my God of War. It's not there. I also hate spelling the word Ragnarok. Whoa. I guess it was too early. Interesting. Ragnarok. No trophies. Wah, wah. Sounds like you're taking the easy way out with the stream. Is that what you think? Is that what you think of me? Right, let's go to Metacritic. And we'll see what's happening here. So hang on, I'm gonna predict. I think I just saw it, so I can't predict. Will God of War knock Elden Ring off the top spot? No, I don't need to do this anymore. I've seen it's 94. It's 94, which is high. What was God of War originally? What was the original God of War? Now I've just got Bump in the Night in my head. You cannot run, but you can. Whoa, they're both 94. That's crazy. Let's see, what's the top thing saying? Easy allies. God of War doesn't just feel like the next step for the franchise, but for the entire video game industry. Phenomenal visuals, rewarding exploration, and deep, nuanced combat system contribute to an epic adventure that should be experienced by every human on Earth. Santa Monica Studio is taking us all to Valhalla. Well, if I'm not pumped after that review, I don't know what I'm pumped for. I don't even know what's going on. What's Harry Potter doing with a moustache? What's going on? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So what? Oh, hang on. That was the old God of War. Okay, so that was the first review of the old God of War. Okay, let's chill our beans. Let's go to the review of Ragnarok now. I want to know what Easy Allies have said this year. Are Easy Allies still a thing? Are they still with us? I don't know. Me reading the review of God of War. That's quite funny. God of War 2018. I wanted to. Okay, let's find a review that exists in both planes. So I want to find like 100. Twinfinite. Okay, we'll find, and let's see if we can find Twinfinite, which I feel like I'm saying weirdly here. Is that how you say? Game Spew, PS Extreme, Game Rant is still a thing. 2018 wasn't that long ago. The Telegraph, even the Telegraph. Oh, well, we already read the Easy Analyze one. Oh my God. IGN wrote something big here, but they didn't write much for God of War Ragnarok. I don't care anymore. I've given up. Game Informer. So I would like to have found Game Informer, but maybe not everyone's got there. What's the Independent saying? After the dust has settled and the credits have rolled, God of War Ragnarok is as strong as a continuation as anyone could have hoped for, and a fitting end to Kratos' latest chapter. Few game loops have been as engaging to experiment with and ultimately master than Kratos' own brutality, but by adding new dimensions to an already intoxicating equation, the game successfully manages to deliver on the high expectations its predecessor laid bare at the altar. On its own merits, it's difficult to fault, but on the foundations of 2018's God of War, it's nothing short of a masterpiece. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What's the read the lowest score on there. Okay. We'll read the lowest one. I like this game. Oh, these don't have any scores attached. Oh, unprocessed and uncensored. Are you telling me that the lowest score was 75? Is that everything? So 75 was the lowest one on God of War. It's ironic that a story about the value of a discipline and restraint would feel like it needs more time in the editing room, but that's the new God of War. Promising, but aimless. I like the new Kratos, but I hope his next adventure is more focused than this, and I pray that it actually gives him something interesting to do. Harsh words. All right, let's see what the lowest one on here is then. 75. 80 is the lowest one here. God of War Ragnarok is much bigger than its predecessor, though not inherently better. It's more remiss of the jump between the original God of War in 2005 and God of War 2, offering a largely similar experience down to its plot beats. That larger scope makes for a messier story that loses some of the previous game's intimacy, but the trade-off is even sharper combat that further establishes the God of War franchise. Well, for me, I don't know what to expect, but I love my time of God of War, except for those blasted ravens. Exactly. So I think this all looks very promising, to be honest. I'm excited. I hope that the platinum is all right. I really dislike how that negative review is written. Talking about his adventure kind of gives away one of the questions. I'm going, oh, sorry, if I just spoiled something. I'm not going to lie to you, everybody. I don't know what happened in God of War. I know that a stranger showed up to the door and he wasn't who he said he was going to be, and they were going to take the ashes of the mum to the top of the mountain, but when they got to the mountain they couldn't get there for some reason. Something happened that meant there was a force field that stopped them getting to the top of the mountain, so they had to go speak to that woman who lived in the turtle, Freya, and then they went on the River of the Nine and they had to help all the spirits get their spirit quests together. And then they met a dragon, and they met the two dwarfs that make the armor. And then somehow they unlocked some things. Then they they had to go into the tower. They had to go into the mountain. And then they went up the mountain. But then they had to go, then there was an elf land, where they went into the elf land, and that was when Atreus had a quick heel turn. He was like, you don't know me, father! Ah! And the light happened, and then he had all blood on him, and it was like, wow, that was interesting. But then it was never spoke of again. Oh, and they had a touching thing that they came together. Oh, yeah, they did. They had to kill 2 of Thor's sons. You're right, Techie. So they killed 2 of Thor's sons. Then they went to hell. Why did they go to hell? Hell was all icy. They went to hell for reasons unbeknownst to me. That was towards the end of the game. Then did they make it to the top? I think they made it to the top of the mountain. Wasn't it at the top of the mountain where they found Mimir, the head? But then they realised that wasn't the mountain they were looking for. They had to go to that place beginning with J. I was going to say Johannesburg, but that's a place in real life. Something. They had to go there instead. That's where the real mountains were. So then they went over there, but then they had to fight the stranger again, who wasn't quite as strange. Oh, and then they got eaten by the serpent. Sorry, these are God of War spoilers. Spoiler hands. I don't know if this counts as spoilers. So then they get eaten by the snake and the serpent in the lake, and then they're inside. And then they go to Tears Land, don't they? They go into that other world where it's all upside down and mirrored, and they have to fight through that. Then it's like, oh yeah, Dad, you never let me speak troll or whatever. And he's like, you must never troll, son. He could speak giant, that's it, 'cause he could speak the runes. And so he's like, how did you learn this? My mother taught me. Oh, your mother taught you, did she? Oh, you used to spell the runes. You couldn't spell the runes if your grubby life depended on it. Anyway, so then they go there and then they leave and then they fight the stranger who turns big. And he's like, a big fight. Oh, yeah, and then all that stuff happens, which is quite exciting. So then you beat the stranger and then you go up the mountain. There's the big Muriel and... Then they are spoilers as I have never played. Well, there we go. The spoiler hands up. So then they go to the big mural, which is something to do with him being Loki because he's like half a giant or something. And then the mural opens, they spread the ashes and they all go home and it's all like good days. Apart from when they're sleeping in their beds, time turns and then they wake up and then this Thor is out the thing like with his hammer and everyone's like, oh my God, the end. And then you have to go collect all the ravens and, yeah, that's a good time. So there we go. They were climbing the mountain that spread the ashes. There was a prophecy on the wall that showed that Kratos might die. I see. At least he reminds me of my uncle when he drinks and tells stories of the old times. So then I played God of War, and I don't know why I've turned into a pirate. Yes, an impromptu God of War. So there you go, everybody. Do you feel pumped and ready to get back into God of War after that impromptu story beat? I do. I'm ready to play Ragnarok, and I hope you are too. Harpo. I've muted the audio, but the expressions are hilarious. Well, I'm glad. So there you go. There's a bit of God of War for you. But a God of War review coming up. And that's all I've got to say about God of War, to be honest. I'm excited for it, and I hope just cancel my pre-order after that. No, don't. It's a great game. I'm sure the second one will be even better than all of the stuff that just happened that I just said. That was really spectacular. That obviously stuck within my mind. So... Next up, we're doing a very hard pivot. I just want to talk quickly about what I've been watching. So I've not been playing much. We are playing God of War. We're all excited. Big thumbs up. Let's check it on the poll quickly. 48% of you are still saying, give me God of War. Good. So next up, I want to talk about the movie I watched this week. Does anybody remember the movie called Holes? It's a kids' TV show. Disney had Shia LaBeouf. I watched it because I wanted to see Sigourney Weaver because I used to watch this movie all the time when I was a kid, and I wanted to like go back to the feels and see what it was like. I've got the DVD behind me, but I'm not going to go grab it. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, Holes. Never saw the ending of that movie. The duck may swim on the lake, but my daddy owns the lake. What? So I watched the movie and I was like, I don't know why I watched it so many times as a kid. It was fine. Oh, Shia LaBeouf. What? The next section is going to be double entendre minefield. Is it? Is it really? Well, excuse me. I didn't realize how many quotes I said from this movie still to this day, despite the fact that I haven't watched it in like 15 years. Oh, I thought you said hose. Hose. Sorry, that would be my thick estuary accent that we're struggling. Orange Juice says Holes is my favourite book of all time. Sigourney Weaver is my favourite actress of all time. Safe to say I like the movie. I like her character. So she plays the warden. She's like this hard, know-nothing warden that's just like, keep digging. And she's like, caveman here has done a good job. We need to make sure that he has his water. Oh my God. And I couldn't believe, like, can you hear the empty spaces? See, Zero here doesn't know anything because he can't even read. Oh, tell me, Zero, what does D-I-G spell? Dig! It spells dig! Guess I never watched it. No, it's Holes, H-O-L-E-S. Let me get this for you. There. This movie. It is a kids movie. As you can see, the DVD is very old and gross, and it's about all these kids that get sent to a camp because they've been bad, but there's all these like spotted lizards, but there's also like something happening in the background with like history. There's like a history to do with the lake, and that's why they're actually digging because they're looking for something. So yeah. Well, the thing is, I think it is worth a watch, but watching it back, I did remember that this is quite the child's film. Like, it didn't hold up on rewatch. I loved watching it. If you've got children, this is a great watch. It's got some great actors in it. So, starring Sigourney Weaver, John Voight. Is that how you say his name? John Voight. Miriam, I didn't know that was a man's name. It ain't. Because his name's Mr. Sir, because his actual name is Miriam. Patricia Arquette. And Tim Blake Nielsen. Can that Sigourney Weaver character survive the alien scenarios? I don't know, maybe. She's pretty hard ass in this. Is it on Disney? I think it might be on Disney Plus. Yeah, it's a Disney movie. So I think if you want to watch it on Disney Plus. You might recognize a lot of the quotes because I say them all the freaking time. Is that Angelina Jolie's dad? Maybe. It's Voight. Oh, I'll spoil a hand if I spoil anything for you. Don't you worry. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a fun children's movie. I can fix that. But I don't know why we used to watch it all the time as kids. And so I just felt like a hankering to go back and watch it. I was watching it and my mum told me of it because she thought it was an adult film about child labor. No, it's a children's film about how like this guy Stanley Yelnuts or this kid Stanley Yelnuts has a lot of bad luck and then things, work out. It's like a kids camp and, so I'd say never seen the ending of it. So if it's on Disney Plus, I might stick it on. Yeah, I would recommend giving it a watch. It's got a lot of funny quotes in it and ones that I say on the regular. I can't remember any of the other ones that I say all the time, but there are some good ones. So that was fun going through that. So that's what I've been watching this week. Maybe I should watch something else. Maybe I should have watched something off the list. Hi, everybody. Today we'll be spoiling everything I've seen and played this week. It is a mishmash of a show, to be honest, today. But I think now with all of that stuff out the way, can confirm it's on Disney Plus, says Sir Dave. Thank you for doing us all a service. The clock has turned. The clock on the mantle is broken. It is time. Doctor! It is 9 o'clock, everybody, so I feel like the next 30 minutes should be dedicated to what is happening at the end of the show, which is, of course, the giveaway. Give it all away. Don't stop, never give up, give it away. So we do have the prizes, but they're in a bag over there. Same thing we do every week, Pinky. What's going on? What are we talking about? I'm going to get the prizes quickly. So for those of you unawares of the situation, let Lofty hit the floor. Oh, okay. We have prizes. Unfortunately, Tom, the giveaway is for everyone who donated in the live stream that happened at the weekend. So let's go to the internet. Let's go back to the MC Lofty in the house. What up? I'm a plant. I like to live. Sunshine makes me happy. What do? I just sit and wait for Lucy to water me. Oh, hit me again. I'm alive and I make like a tree and leaf. Woo! There you go. That's Lofty's little rap for you. Now I'm just trying to get up my very... So the reason I want to do this live on the show is because I want to make sure that everybody is on the up and up, okay? I'm running a little budget show over here. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Lockin' It Down with Lucy. So I was like, how am I going to do this legit so I can make sure it's fair and that people know that I am, I want to do this properly. I don't want to, screw anyone out of winning anything. So I've put everybody's names into this random generator here. So that's everybody that donated at the weekend. And this thing is going to randomly select 5 people. And then it will remove the names when they are done. And so we're going to go in order of the prizes. So we managed to get to, I think, 5 prizes. So prize number 1, let's go a bit of a recap. Be a bit like the generation game. Prize number 1 for $100 or pounds was this Spider-Man ring holder. Is this when I get to pretend like I'm on QVC? Hello everybody, today we're looking at this wonderful, beautiful Spider-Man ring holder. If you are a Spider-Man fan and you like holding your phone, this might be for you. So let's run the generator and let's see what's going to happen. So prize number 1, and then please do get in touch. Get in touch. Pick a random name. And the winner is Ducky. Ducky, you have won the Spider-Man ring holder. I will also post this on my Discord. So if you're here and you're on the Discord, you have won the Spider-Man. I'll have to send that with your postcard as well. Spider-Man ring holder. GG's. I don't know how to get in contact with people if I don't know them. That's the only problem. But I do want to make sure I do this properly. Okay, next up on the list, it's everybody's favourite. It is, of course, the Aloy Sackboy. Ooh! This is Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn in Sackboy form. Of course, she needs to go to a good home because here she hears nothing but abuse when she lives here. All I do is say bloody Aloy this and bloody Aloy that. So she needs to go to a good home. So let's pick another name for prize number 2. This is for getting to £200. Well, no, this is like from the old days. Okay, cool. It's taken Ducky's name out. B Ballman 01. B Ballman 01. I hope you love Horizon because you have won yourself the Horizon Aloy thing. Honestly, I thought it was going to be another bottle of Flaming Mountain Dew. So good, GG's. I'll make sure to write that down. B-Ball-Man, thank you so much for obviously being part of the stream and, you know, giving your kind monies to help the Teenage Cancer Trust. Cool. Next up, I believe the next prize on the list, the prizes get a little bit bigger each time. Hey, B-Ball-Man, you're here! Congratulations for winning! I hope top prize is Lofty. Lofty will just get taken away from me like in The Sims. Prize number 3 for getting to £350 is this Last of Us Part 2 wallet. Do you want to walk around like a badass in the shop, and when people say that, what do you got in your wallet, you get it out and you show that you're a firefly and you say, look for the light. That's what you do. It's time to reveal the winner. And the winner is, let's pick the name. Here we go. It's, I don't know how to say this name. Nearly You Scoff FC. Congratulations, you have won this. Please make yourself known somehow, some way on the Discord. Maybe I should put the Discord link in here so that people know how to get there. But I haven't got that to hand. I should always have the Discord link just in my notes. That would be rather helpful. Alas, I do not. I'll try and remember at the end. So there we go. Well done. Next up, for getting to £500, ooh, we have this Returnal notepad for all of your trophy hunting and glyph finding needs. Come on, Returnal notepad, says Jose. Here we go. So I like how this has the ends. The ends are kind of cut off here. Interesting notepad. Let's see who's going to get this. I know the prizes got better as the money goes on. That was the incentives here. Next, let's pick another name. Oh, I could have done a share. That's a real shame. Camac25, you are the winner of this Returnal notepad. Please make yourself known. And maybe I should have done that, to be honest. Shared each thing. Oh, well, I'll know for next time. Let's put this in my notes. Isn't this thrilling? I'm reviewing the situation. Dun 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 dun. Rum, rum. Returnal notepad. Okay, now everybody, it's time for the star prize. The star prize for hitting the milestone goal. And this is an unopened copy. A special, I think it might be a press kit. A press kit version of No Man's Sky from all the way back in 2016. This is from back when the game wasn't good. Or maybe it was better. So this is 84 out of 120. I know. That's why I'm giving it away, Vits. I was like, this needs to go to a good home. This has been sitting in my collection for so long that I was like, you know what? Someone needs to open this and love this, because it ain't going to be me. So I don't know what's in this. It could be some art. I don't even know if the game is in this. I have no idea what's in this. It's got a little bit of something going on here. So here we go. Let us roll the dice. Never look back and never think twice. Whoa, never give in. I just wanna be loved. Jordan, you are the winner of this No Man's Sky thingy-bob. Please make yourself known in some kind of way, in some kind of capacity. So there we go. Those are all the prizes. Congrats to everybody that won, and thank you again, everyone, for being and donating. I'm sure we'll do some more of these giveaways again, because my locker is just full of stuff that I've collected, and it doesn't need to live in the locker. It needs to see the light of day. It needs to see other people who will appreciate these items. So thank you for being there. Thank you for all of that. And yeah, I don't have the Discord link to hand. We are all winners for donating to a good cause, indeed. So cheers. Let me just grab it. I haven't drunk much of my drink today. Oh, not my lovely Nathan Drake poster. I couldn't possibly party with that. I do actually have a Horizon Zero Dawn poster that one day I will give away. It's actually just sitting over there, so I might do that at some point. Right, very cool. Some cool collectibles. Thank you. Okay, so now it's the point of the show that I've been dreading. It's time for me to commit to the spicy Q&A, where I'm going to eat a chili and then answer as many questions within 5 minutes. So start thinking about your questions, everybody, while I prep myself for the next segment. Because the chili, I'll tell you about the experience I had eating the chili. It was hot, it was spicy, But it was more what it did to me afterwards. Like it had a lingering, like the chili beans were the little beans. They were spicy, but they went and they came and gone the spice. But the actual chili was a lot more potent with how it lasted. Questions about what? What's the thing? You ask me anything. It's an AMA. Ask me anything, and I will answer it in my hot, spiced mouth addled state. Now I know that some people did answer questions. Answer as many as possible. Let's keep it going. I don't want to. I want to see how many I can answer before I give up, before I have to submit to the hot spiciness. So I know there is a Q&A that I have done coming up, so apologies if you ask a question and you're going to hear the same answers again in the upcoming Q&A. It's just the way that it's worked out. So where are my chilies? Oh, they're on the... it's the sink. Why do I do this to myself at night as well? At night. So I have got with me, I don't have any milk with me right now, but I do have my peanut butter. So hopefully my peanut butter will suffice. It's just gross, these chili. I feel like I've picked my poison. Okay, so I want to get some questions lined up. Look at this, is a thick one. I regret my decision. I regret everything. Oh, it smells awful. How many? No, I'm not putting chilies in my mouth. I want to pick one that's less. That's okay. They don't get any better than this, to be honest. Okay. I feel nervous, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It was the lips burning. That was the worst bit. I want to get some questions built up so that I could just go straight into them. I'm good because I love these peppers. Now I love peanut butter. I've never tried it with chilies. No, apparently peanut butter is supposed to mitigate the spice, but I want to see how long I can last. Here it is. Down the hatch, I guess. I'm going to try and eat it with my teeth this time and not eat it with my lips. All right, let's go. I don't want to do it so bad. Right. Okay, this is for £1,000 on the charity stream. Let's go. What's the most overrated meal? Lasagna. I hate lasagna. It's gross, but people seem to swear by it. What's your favourite pizza topping? It's pepperoni. Double pepperoni for double effect. Oh, wow. What is the game you're most looking forward to next year? Hogwarts Legacy. Hang on. Whoa. Talking is a lot. Have you ever lied about a dice roll in D&D? I didn't even look at the time. It's 12 minutes past 9. I don't lie because we do it on D&D Beyond, so people can see the rolls. So you can't lie. 5 YouTube channels you can subscribe to: Platinum Bro, Guy Fruski, Adam McDermott, Mystic, PlayStation Access. Check them all out. Miss T is saying favourite food made from peppers. Oh my god, don't touch myself. I don't know. Chips are made from potatoes, I guess. Question from Dusty: if you could interview anybody, who would it be? Nolan North. Oh my god, yeah, Nolan North, or maybe John Pertwee. If I could go into the past, I'd really like to interview him. Robert War saying, what will your next cosplay be? I have no idea. I've not thought that far ahead, but I've enjoyed the cosplay life, so I'll be on the lookout for some good cosplaying opportunities, but potentially in the future. I have always wanted to do Ciri from The Witcher 3 maybe, or Chloe. I think Chloe from Uncharted is an easy one, but it's just a lot of intricate details. This is saying if Sony released a PS5 version of The Last of Us Part 2, are you getting the plat? You know I'm getting the plat. I would not be able to not get the plat. I have to get the plat in all the first party games if I can help it when I come round to it. That's a prerequisite. Miss T is saying first thing you'd buy if you won the lottery, maybe a better PC to do this, or insulate my ceiling. Actually, I'll probably leave. I'll probably buy a new flat, even though I do really like this. Do you agree that Ashley is the best escort mission in a game? Personally, I think so, because you can stop her. She will duck when you shoot, and she doesn't really get in the way. I think yes, but Ellie is probably still better. Like, even though Ellie's not quite an escort mission. Okay. Oh, what a question. David Tennant or Nolan North? I'm sorry, Nolan North, but it's got to be David Tennant. Static is asking, Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2? Toy Story 1 for 100%. What's the one game you would play forever? Uncharted 2. I love Uncharted, Resident Evil 4. Do you agree it's incredible? Yes. I can't say incredible, but I do think it was a turning point for gaming at that point in time. Maybe you're saying, what was your first platinum? It was SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Harpo Speaks is saying, are you okay? I think so. For some reason, the talking didn't help. It's starting to get to the side of my lips, but it's okay. Jose saying Octavia or Clark? Octavia. Clark was well annoying. Do you need an adult? I think I'm okay. I think it's gonna be okay. I think I'm riding it out now. What was the first game bought you owe money? I think it was Red Dead Redemption, the original Red Dead Redemption. Favorite holiday location? I really liked when I went to America, even though that was a work thing. But if I didn't pick work, I suppose Portugal was good. Oh, God, I don't know why it makes me so out of breath. Worst habit? I suppose people hate when I click my knuckles, but I have to do it. I really enjoy it. It makes me feel good. Hamburger or pizza? Pizza 100%. Ryan Baker saying the 3 most difficult platinums you own. Max Payne 3. This is making me stop now. Max Payne 3. The Witcher 3. What's another difficult platinum that I have? I don't want to say Batman Arkham Asylum, but it could be Batman. I'm trying to think about it in my head. There must be another platinum that I know that I have, that I own. I don't know. Someone's gonna have to fact check me. Let's see another question. iPhone or Android? Android. Favorite Lego game? I'm going to say Lego Dimensions, even though I've not played much of it, but I'm saying it because it has that Doctor Who DLC pack in it. Jesse, what's your favourite online game? Uncharted 2 was my favourite online game for a long time. I think that it might have to be that. I love playing Uncharted online. Michael is saying, what city are you from? I'm from Manchester, England. I am from London. I'm good. Are you going to eat a second pepper? I don't know. I'm tempted to because I feel like it's dispersing, but I also feel like I should be mindful of my stomach because my stomach puts up with a lot. My stomach puts up with a lot of stuff. Favorite Vita game? Obviously, it's Uncharted Golden Abyss all day, every day. My God, I don't know why. It makes me so out of breath eating hot chili peppers. I think it's because I don't want to breathe in because it's so hot, but I think I've managed to do it. I think I've managed to survive. Physical media, yes, but now I have space. Now I need space. And convenience is digital. Digital is convenience. Oh my God, that was an experience. Do you want to keep going with these questions? I'll keep going for a bit, but I feel like I'm in some kind of daze. Maybe I'll do half a chili. I think if I did another full chili, it might be too much, but I do like answering questions. Whew. It's not really that bad. It's more my stomach just feels kind of hot on the inside. I've managed to get past the mouth phase. I think I'm going to stop because I don't like the feeling of my stomach. My stomach does feel really hot, but I will continue to answer questions for a bit. Have you played the Doctor Who Vita game? I have not played the Doctor Who Vita game. Dark Souls or Bloodborne? Dark Souls. That's what I needed. I needed to get this hiccup out. Oh, what musical instrument would you like to be able to play? A guitar. I would like to be able to play a guitar, but I have nails and my nails grow too much. Oh my God. If your PS5 is called Luther, what are the names of your PS3 and your PS4? My PS3 and PS4 were nameless. They were nameless and faceless. Only Luther has a name because Luther means a lot to me. Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, and why? Arkham Asylum because I like the way it tells a tighter story. and it all takes place in the asylum. I do like City a lot, but it got a little too extreme. I like how the Riddler trophies are more manageable in Asylum, and I like how the combat challenges, I think they went a little too far in City. Probably, I just think the story is maybe better in Asylum, and I just think it's really good the way that the story progresses throughout that. If you could speak a foreign language, what would it be? I would like to speak Spanish, but I learned French. So I think I would have to continue learning French. But Spanish, I think maybe would be more helpful. Have you got any Final Fantasy Platinums? No, I have no Final Fantasy Platinums. Marvel or DC? I don't feel like I'm qualified to answer this question because I don't really care about either particularly much. But I feel like I prefer Batman. I prefer Batman over everything. Batman over all. What's your favorite superhero game? Batman Arkham Asylum. 100%. Ooh. I think that is all that we have time for here on Locking It Down with Lucy. Oh, I forgot to mention that I've been listening to a lot of music. I like music. Music has been helping me survive this past week. So I would say song to check out for the week that I have on replay right now is called Sleepwalking by All Time Low. I can't stop listening to it. Here's a little blast of it for you. Maybe feels like I'm sleepwalking when you're gone. Wide awake, but I don't feel low. I stay in bed till a whole year's gone. Don't wake me up when it's over. Feels like I'm sleepwalking when you're gone. That song is on repeat. All the time. I love that. Spotify playlist, please. Do you know what? Do you want me to make you a Spotify playlist for next week? I will do that. I'm going to put that on the show notes. Next week, I'm going to make you a Spotify playlist of what I've been listening to in 2021. Because I think I did this before. Will you do another charity stream in the future? I will do. I enjoyed that, and I liked how it was for a good cause. Did you watch Louis Theroux? I didn't, but I did see the clip of him asking her which world war she was alive in. Oh, okay. I'm going to eat my peanut butter for my reward. And this is my reward. I bought some crunchy peanut butter for next time. Going to get a good scoop of that. Good scoop of the peanut butter. Let's feel it. It really works. Oh, and there goes the lid. Oh, yeah, Spotify Wrapped is the best. Also, I was going to put the lid on my microphone then. What does peanut butter taste like? I've never had it before. It's a very thick substance. And it tastes like, it definitely tastes like butter more than peanut, but it has that peanut butter smoothness to it. And it's kind of sweet as well. It's got a sweetness to it. Absolutely vile. I like it. It does not taste like medicinal cherry. That about wraps up, everybody. I have no Mountain Dew left. That about wraps up today's edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. I feel like I can take off the jacket. Take off the jacket! Because it's time for God of War. Ah! Actually, it's quite cold without the jacket on now. I feel quite cold. I might put the jacket back on. And then just snuggle for a bit. Well, thank you all for being part of this edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. Let us check in on the poll, which was God of War hype level. Let's check in on the hype level. 156 of you voted. Thank you so much for voting. It's getting hot in here, so hot, so take your jacket off. Because we're PG here on Locking It Down with Lucy. We don't take anything more off than our jackets, all right? And the votes of the poll are not showing up for me. So we'll just live and not know what happened. I'm guessing 54% of you said that you were hyped for God of War. No worries. Yeah, no, I can never. Bethany told me to never take my socks off anymore. She's like, that content isn't allowed anymore. I'll get demonetized. Messed up on the voting. Can we do a recap? Yeah, that's annoying. I think because I installed an extra app thing to be able to do this, and it's taken away my ability to see the poll clearly. That is annoying. Oh my God, I could have done this. I could have started a Q&A. What's happening? Oh no, I've lost you all. You're all lost. You've all disappeared. Well, maybe we could do that. Confirm. Hello? Oh, Terence has got the thank you. So Terence is saying, 9% said give me no mercy, 14% said give me grace, 26% said give me story, and 50% of you are saying give me God of War. War machine. War machine. Ba-bam, bam, ba-bam, bam. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm singing the right song anymore. I'm not sure if I'm singing the same song. All right. I almost said R.I.P. R.I.P. you ghouls and gals. I shall see you next week for another edition of Locking It Down with Lucy. We'll be living in a post-Ragnarok world. I hope to see you there. And keep it locked to the channel. Maybe I'll post the Q&A this weekend if I edit it. Maybe I'll do that now. I'm feeling alive. Great, yes. War! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yes, peace out. Much love to all the Lunars out there. Love to all you Lunars. All right, see you on the flip side. Goodbye. I don't know how to end the stream now. All right. People like when I sort of end the stream doing something weird, so I guess I'll just flail about.